I know what that is.
I've seen
I know.
that.
Yeah. Or you're messing around with him and you're like, no, tell me about it. What is it? What's that? Is that soft goods? They got clothes on those things?
What? No way.
Oh man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very tired.
This guy's money.
Very tired. So are you happy that you got it? Now that you got it in hand?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I was excited. That was one of my favorites as a kid too, the Rattler. So
Hey, why are you over there? Get over here. See you like this? What are you doing?
get over here.
Yeah, get over there. Jesus.
You're a scorpion.
I wish they would do that. I wish Mezco would do a Mortal Kombat line.
They could do some good blood effects and stuff. That they already got some good ones, but the detailing and stuff that they could pull off with fatalities, man, they could knock it out of the park.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you coming through just to check in. Yeah, we'll try to have some good fun tonight. Oh, all right. Well, I have some stuff I got to do tonight. I know we're stalled for CC, but
you got a pre-order?
Pre-order?
Yeah,
no, I
put in your order.
No, I gotta get this. I gotta get this stuff done.
Yeah, I know you're busy.
Yeah, and then I gotta prep for the show, and so
the people will understand.
Nobody knows.
They think that you just show up, don't they?
Also, we got the itinerary for today, and we're looking over the hours. It's like you get there at because you got to set up.
Yeah,
but to get there like early in the morning, like I mean, I already knew this stuff, but there's somebody. No, it's the same stuff, and so I was talking to a friend of mine. They're going this year, and then they were like, "Wow, it's that early." I go, "Mm-hmm." He's like, "What? Like 6 o'clock in the morning?" No, it was 7 or 8. He goes 7 or 8. I go, "Yeah, dude." I get there at 6, and he's like, "Oh my god, till when?" I go, "Till it closes."
Dentured servitude is real.
But it passes by so fast, man. There's so much stuff happening, and it's so good. So
conversations always happening, looking at stuff, listening to announcements, taking it all in. Sure,
yeah,
it's nonstop.
I'm hoping that we're not by this booth again this year. We call it the cat booth, and if you ever want like a little Easter egg, if somebody is going and doing a booth tour and they have their audio on, listen to the background. There's this cat booth, and it just goes. It does it the whole time. So it's like 7 days. After a while, you kind of tune it out,
White noise.
Yeah, but man, there's times when it hits just right. But yeah, that's a little Easter egg. If you ever watch somebody's video, just like listen to the background, you'll hear it.
You should request that the sandwich girl have her booth next to you guys.
Hey, want a sandwich? That would be. Can you imagine it? Like every
you guys would all come back 30 pounds heavier.
Even if she just did it for like, even if you only got like one sandwich a day, it would be awesome.
That would be you know what? I'm gonna get a hold of her.
Yeah.
Become a
all right, so let's start because we've got quite a bit of stuff to do, and it works out because some of the stuff is things that we, you weren't here and we talked about, but I was like, God, we got to catch up with you on some of this stuff. So, all right, so here we go. All right, excuse me, all right, here we go. All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Paige. Welcome to episode 220 of the Hangout, where we give you positive insight into the world of collecting in a very chilled and relaxed atmosphere. New background, because that background you don't want to see, or do you? Working on some stuff last minute. So that stuff is a wreck. So we moved over here.
It's because Mez is sleeping on his couch in that room right now. He's a house guest.
Yeah. What is this? Is there a sound restrictions for the company? No, it's just like, you know how booths are. People are doing you know, you're trying to like get attention to the booths and stuff. And the guys that are at that booth, they're really nice. But it's just you know, it's one of those like I don't know, it's not like a gimmick booth, but they're just trying to get people come, you know. Hey,
Where's that
come on,
cat?
Jay. Hmm?
Where's that cat?
Yeah. Oh, guys, like I'm like, oh my god, dude. First day you're just like, it's cringe, but then after a while you're just like, you know, F my life. Oh, hey, he made it. He made it. We stalled long enough.
Sliding in.
Yay! He's here.
I wondered how
Good.
long you guys are going to make me wait back there. I've been here for 10 minutes.
I'm not in my normal setup, so I didn't see everything.
No, I'm joking. I just got there.
I was stalling now. Well, now that you're here, we can start. All right. How's everyone doing? Quick check-in. How's life? Is everybody good?
Now that I get that Windows update out of the way, I'm doing okay.
Good. Doing good.
We covered for you last week.
Yeah, I was a little preoccupied.
This will be this. A smart man would have had all of this stuff up. Lots of little things right before the convention. You know, cons next week. Is everybody excited?
No. Yes. That's a loaded question.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, brain dead from a new job. Cece. There you go.
Yeah.
He feels you.
Yeah. So everybody seems to be ramping up with just kind of like some last minute things. We'll talk about this a little bit later. If these slides are jacked, it's because I was falling asleep while I was putting them together. So hey, spelling errors aside. So top cons tonight, really quick. We're just gonna try to push through some of this stuff, but the only thing I really had was there's some light toy news, just some kind of things that piqued interest. What was there? There was something else with Mezco. It'll be in the slide. I just threw it in there. And then we had a pre-order today.
Another one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we all haven't talked about it. So it'll be interesting, you know, to hear people's thoughts and then who actually got this. It's actually active right now. And I'll say this right now. You need to get it. You need to get it. It's good. That's all I'll say. Next. But first, a little show foreplay. Let's get our minds working really quick because mine's dead. First question. The one arcade game that drained your allowance, but you regret nothing. This also will date us because most people had home consoles.
You're right. Right. You know, the one game that we used to play a lot and it got expensive was Gauntlet.
Oh, yeah.
You get a group of guys together, get to play Gauntlet, man. Like you just, you know, Red Valkyrie's about to die. Kept you just feeding coins. It was cool.
Mine was. Oh, go ahead, Paige.
No, I was just going to say with that, I always got stuck with the kid that didn't know how to play, and he was always killing me. You know, he's just throwing axes everywhere, and I'm like, you little bastard, stop. And he's like,
go away.
Yeah.
I did the X-Men arcade game with my friends.
Oh, yeah.
That chewed some money.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one, too. Man, I used to go to the arcade like every day. I had like, it was like a crack addict. Because you know some of the stores, like the stores had them in there.
Yeah.
It had like pole position or, you know, what was it, Kung Fu and all that stuff. So I played a lot, dude. Spy Hunter, I remember. You know the one that ate the most of my money and is because I just sucked at it was Dragon's Lair.
Oh
that
yeah.
game was so hard.
Oh my god, I put so much money into that damn game. I think the reason why I spent so much money at first was because I didn't understand the whole concept. You know, because it's a cartoon, and so I'm sitting there moving the joystick, and it's not doing anything because it's all pre-programmed. But it's, you know, it had the flashing stuff where you were supposed to go and do stuff.
Yeah.
And as a kid, I just didn't get it. So I'm dying every single time. And then I watch this guy play, and I'm like, oh, he's doing something every time the section flashes. But I still pump money into that and Space Ace. Oh god, I love that game. Yeah,
We
those got a lot of my money.
we stayed
Oh,
at a resort recently, and
Mhm.
they do like the cards at the arcade in the resort. And Sawyer was playing a ton of pinball. He loved pinball while we were there, like just swiping the credit card like it was like a little game card that was preloaded, but he was dumping his money into that.
isn't that bad? That because that's just like a card. It's like a credit card.
Yeah, he has no idea. No idea.
Yeah, just run up the tab.
Need to reload.
Before, you know, you had quarters. You put them on the rim. It's like, okay, I have this many, and that's it.
We do know he's not fiscally responsible enough to have a credit card, though.
That stuff scares me. They give you like drink cards or gambling cards. TMNT, that was another one too. Marvel versus Capcom. You know those fighting games I was really good at, so I didn't spend a lot of money. You know, like those kind of like Double Dragon, that was another one. One answer. Galaga, Shinobi. Oh, I used to love Shinobi.
I played Mortal Kombat a lot too before it switched to the consoles. There's
Yeah.
like a little gas station, like 7-Eleven-ish kind of thing that had it. Go in there.
I told you it's like a little crack spot. That's, you know, they had them there. They had a
Like
string
remember
of them.
playing Joust?
Joust.
Yeah. Burger Time, all those, man.
Burger Time.
Yeah, they had some good ones, man. Like, and they were just so simple. Anybody could play them, and then I remember we were in high school. My friends and I, we go to this like, it was a miniature golf spot, and we used to like just run people playing like Mortal Kombat, NBA Jam, and Street Fighter, and we would play for money. And
25 cents a play, but it cost you $1 to get in.
Yeah. We had like little mini tournaments, then they ran us out of there. They said that we were like hustling people and stuff. It's like,
Where's my money?
yeah, there was a girl. She used to run, you know, I guess where you rent the golf clubs and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And so she caught us one day because she'd come out and she'd give us Cokes and stuff, and we made money, so we tip her. We're only kids tipping her for bringing Cokes. Here you go, baby. And so one day she's like looking, and the owner's talking to him. She comes over. She's like, yeah, you guys got to stop doing that. I'm like, doing what? She's like, you guys know what you're doing.
You want me to stop tipping you? No, not that.
Here, baby, take this 20 and walk on by. You ain't see shit. WrestleFest. That was another good one. Lots of good games, man. And you were face to face with people, so you know you could talk trash. I'm sorry, build relationships. So this has to be talked about.
Good. Great movie.
Still have not seen it. But evidently everybody's raving about this movie. I'm not gonna ask CC if, because of the positive reviews, if he has even considered changing his mind to go see this.
He should.
But I've heard nothing but good things.
I wouldn't lead you astray, CC.
Nah, I won't. DC is gonna have to string together a couple good movies before they'll get any more interest out of me.
All right, so they're doing this. They already did this, and this is pretty much, made the money back already, right?
I think so.
I think they have I haven't seen the movie, and I've tried to avoid spoilers. But I heard they have a couple of movies slotted, and like one of them is supposed to be Supergirl.
Mm-hmm.
So how many movies do they need, CC, before you're like, okay, I'm in?
They can pull off 3 to show me that they're going to stick with the timeline, then I'll get invested.
Damn.
Until then, I'm just waiting for the next reboot.
Are you gonna watch them on streaming or?
Oh yeah, I'll check them out on streaming.
I was seriously thinking about going this weekend to see this.
You should
It's either that or Jurassic Park.
go see.
Because I'm going to San Diego, and then, you know, it'll be like last year. Last year they had Deadpool and Wolverine. We're lucky we did like a corporate function, and we went to go see that all together. But the thing is that I don't think that I'm going to be able to go see Fantastic Four or this, you know?
Yeah.
I'd love to go see, but I kind of want to. Those clips that we saw, I just didn't. I was like, wow, I don't know about this. You remember we were just like streaming like bad clips. It was just like, I don't know how all that. Well, MC, you saw it. How did it pull it all together then, without ruining it? Is it just bad editing? And we saw some of the stuff that was like
He threw some red herrings in the promotions for it for sure.
3 times.
You know, it's not what movie is perfect besides Endgame. You know, there's a few issues probably could have done without, but I thought it was really, really good.
What are the points for? The points? Like reward points or? Great movie. I loved Mr. Fantastic and Superman in this. Going to watch it again.
Terrific. Mr. Terrific.
Yeah. He said Mr. Fantastic. Yeah. I stand with CC straight to streaming.
You guys are missing out.
Peacemaker in a couple of weeks. Oh, there. Thank you, Todd.
Yeah.
There's a line. No, he said Peacemaker is a couple of weeks. This is their, I guess, their schedule. Green Lantern show. Isn't Aaron, what's his name, supposed to be in that? You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The light-skinned dude, green eyes or something like that beat everybody ass in the small town.
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
With Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan as like a space cop movie. That looks good.
Yeah, it was good, man. I liked it. Supergirl, Clayface next year for DCU. Thanks, Todd. Yeah, so this is getting a lot of good stuff, man.
It's a good movie.
They said the dog and Mr. Terrific stole the show.
Mr. Terrific was badass, and yeah, the dog was. Crypto was great.
Yeah, I heard he did really well. Well, if you don't like that, here's your Marvel lineup coming up. Eyes of Wakanda.
It's animated.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah.
I think it's done by Coogler, if I remember right.
He's gold right now.
Oh my god, yeah, that dude. You can't screw up.
Yeah, that's. I'm hoping that he doesn't.
I know.
They'll come after him.
Trumple.
No, just like anything, like like how you got like a good run or something, and then people they just start.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to.
Wonder Man, Punisher again.
Yeah, there's the John Barenthal is supposed to be in another series.
It's okay. We're not holding it against you. Mr. Terrific, that's my dude. He stole the scene. Everybody's talking about he should get his own movie after this.
Yeah, the actor was so good. Like he was so smooth and cool. He was just a cool dude on screen. Just owned it.
I heard his motivation was he wanted to like portray this intelligent, African American superhero.
Nailed it.
So, yeah, to be able to give kids to inspire them. He said it's a mixture. Like you said, he's cool and everything. He said that's good. He said, but there's a lot of kids that kind of hide certain things. Mm-hmm. And he said that hopefully this movie inspires them to like look at whatever qualities they have, whether it's intelligent, and know that that's cool as well. So, and I guess he felt bad about his performance in X-Men because he's like, I need to redeem myself.
He was Darwin, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I thought he was good in Darwin too. I mean, he was short-lived, but
I say the role didn't really give him much opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah.
His fault.
Yeah. They did him dirty in X-Men First Class. I know you think I'm a conspiracy theorist, but it's news. So,
Do-do-do.
Well, keep telling people.
Just see.
Easter eggs ahead of its time. This show. So we're talking about all this AI stuff and everything else, right?
Is this
I
the
don't know
Elmo thing?
if this is what.
The Elmo thing? The Elmo.
No. Not doing that. Nope. Don't want to get flagged. But evidently, YouTube is in the process of not monetizing all of these AI videos. They're gonna do, so anything. I have the stuff up here. You can go read it. There'll be links and stuff like that. It's good reading. But I guess this all started on remember what CC were you talking about, Timberland?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he signed that AI artist, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Or I don't know how that's possible, but virtual money.
Yeah. I like this. I don't like this term. I just I like how they described it. They said, because how we're talking about how AI can spit out content a lot faster.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're calling it AI slop.
Yeah.
Because you're just overwhelmed with it. And content creators, I guess they're siding on the, on that side.
Yeah.
And they're saying that it's an unfair advantage. So what they'll do is they'll just demonetize it. So you'll still be able to get your fake Sydney Sweeney
That means that the
bouncing.
witch hunt begins. Who's real, who's not?
Well, they said that right now. Well, if you have AI, wouldn't you be able to detect it? AI can detect its own, right?
I don't know. Can it? I don't know.
Would there be like backstage hookups, like AI 1 and AI 2? Like, hey man, just let me get my video out there. I can go ahead.
Yeah.
Thanks, brother.
They just want to unplug you anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. We gotta stick together, man.
Yeah.
Feed you into the matrix.
Yeah. If they were smart, you kill Darwin in the first act, the first class, have him return by the third act in a new form to showcase his powers. Yeah, I don't know how they did like their storyline and character selection with all that stuff. I like redemption stories though. Like I feel like Michael B. Jordan, that was a good one too. Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
And then now you got him like Killmonger and so AI video and pictures are theft straight up. It has to reference others' art to make it. Yeah, it's just a accumulation of everybody's stuff. But yes, you see, like you were saying, I think they'll have like detection because in these articles that I was reading, they said that they're able to pick up voice patterns and just different. It's kind of like the features Facebook has where it says AI generated art.
Mm-hmm.
This is, I guess, there is as advanced as AI and being able to detect this stuff. So, and I like this term that they put in here too, because we've been talking about it for weeks now. But inauthentic content.
Yeah.
Factory made videos. It's just entirely created by AI and it just puts content creators at a disadvantage. So it seems like this is going to kind of like level the playing field a little bit. So
yeah. Should be interesting to see where it goes from here.
Yeah.
Because they just keep making advancements, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So yeah, if you use that stuff, guess what? Demonetized. Win for the little guys. All right. Because there's some guys out there using that shit right now.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen some level ups on videos. I'm like, come on, man. It's okay. I get it. You polished up a little bit, but man, I'm like, ooh, your lighting wasn't like that. The script wasn't like that last week. Are you guys ready for this? Remember how you used to run to the movies so you could watch previews? I guess now, because the economy and everything else like that, you can expect to have 25 to 30 minutes of commercials before the actual trailers start.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man.
I don't like that idea. Don't we pay enough for the seat as it is? Should you have to sit through a commercial?
This is what happens when all you people sneak in your snacks.
But that has nothing to do with it.
Let's not even get to start on that. Hell, if I just paid, $12 for a ticket and $70 for a Galactus popcorn bucket, I shouldn't have to sit through $20 worth of commercials. 20 minutes worth of commercials. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
They're just incentivizing people to like stay at home and watch movies. Like if I saw that, I'd be like, I'll wait 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on streaming next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20 or 30 minutes, man. God, that's like. And then I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, so if the movie time is whatever, like 9:30.
Yeah.
Do you just say, okay, I'll go at 9:55?
Yeah.
But then what if the policy hasn't been
enacted yet?
Yeah, and then you walk in there and you're like, I just missed 30 minutes of the movie. Yeah, this is weird. I don't get it, but whatever.
I would almost think that almost have to like post like a start time and then actual film start time.
That's smart. Yeah, you're smart. I like that. Yeah, see, no thanks. I'll stay home. See, like it's better. You sit in your home, you watch a movie, you don't have to pay for a bunch of $80 popcorn buckets, and you could go, I gotta go to the bathroom when I want to.
Pause.
Yeah. This weirded me out when I saw this. I don't know if you've actually seen the video, but Walt is
animatronic.
around. Yeah, did you see this?
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
Looks good.
They just took some actor's job. Yeah, this thing moved. He was sitting on the desk. Oh my God, it's creepy. Wait a minute, MC, you saw all the animatronics they had at Epic.
Mm-hmm.
How did that look?
They were good. The monsters unleashed. Even How to Train Your Dragon Toothless, very interactive. I mean, it like you could touch it. It's one of the first time I ever touched an animatronic. It was with consent. But no, the monsters ones were insane. They were leveled up. Oops.
Yeah, this thing right here. Do you see this right here?
Unbelievable.
Where his shoe is? So he sits on the desk, and there was a slide right here. I saw it, and he's like, but it looked like he was getting up. It was very smooth. This is scary. It looks real. CC, does this prompt you to go to the Magic Kingdom?
I'm surprised they haven't just hologrammed him at this point.
Like Tupac?
Yeah.
This is creepy, bro. This is weird. I know MC. I know MC's on board with this. You have a Sydney Sweeney in the kitchen, just cooking.
Would you like a sandwich?
Yeah, exactly. I thought this was cool too. They're working on the Werewolf by Night.
Yes.
Out for next year, 2026. I love this.
That was a good series.
Yeah. CC said no.
Good one shot.
Yeah, I didn't watch the first one. I keep forgetting.
Oh my gosh! You know how you get on to me about stuff, man. If you can watch it around Halloween too, oh man, it's. Do you like classic monster movies, Universal stuff?
Yeah.
It had that feel.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, it's cool. You could always watch the Ted Turner colorized version as well. Ted Turner's classics. So yeah, try to cover all aspects of entertainment and toys and everything else, and this is obviously going to be part of it too. Remember we talked about shipping and everything else like that, and the ever-changing landscape. I guess we could just say that this is going to be variable. And what are we at now? 30%? Is that China? I don't know. We're really only worried about China, right? Is that all we're really worried about?
Yeah, it seems to be.
Unless you're a coffee drinker. Brazil,
They're going after the Colombian coffee now.
Yeah, you know, well, who was that guy? You remember him?
Juan
Valdez.
His donkey.
Remember that? That's some old school commercial right there. You remember he had his donkey and he's like,
Yeah.
Was he from Brazil?
Colombia, maybe?
Ah, that was racist, Paige. So anyway, yeah. So yeah, stuff is going up. This kind of ties in what we'll talk about a little bit. I think companies are kind of adjusting. They're eating some of this stuff, but evidently it's gonna keep going, and we're probably gonna see higher prices, you know, because it's so variable. Unless things get more stabilized. So everybody that's talking about why are prices of everything going up, that's the reason why.
I saw my Rumbler on that ship.
On this ship?
Yeah, it's like the green one.
Oh, over here, right there.
Yeah, that green. That's where your Rumblers are, people.
I was on Mondo's website last night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a drop there, huh?
Well, I don't know, man. Those real Ghostbusters, I keep going back and looking at those, but they don't tell you until you start to check out. But there's like a tariff surcharge on all those figures.
Yeah.
So, like, what I also thought was interesting was there was a different tariff surcharge for each figure, which I thought was really weird. Because, like, I think one was like $19 and like the other one was $11, which I don't know if it's because they're just trying to project on when it's supposed to land, maybe, and what they think the tariff's going to be during that time. But it wasn't the same for each one. But I just thought it was interesting, and they don't tell you that until you get ready to check out. You know, it's in your cart, and then it'll tell you what, you know, these tariff surcharges are. But they were significant.
Is it because of the difference between the the regular and the deluxe? Is that it, or was it just the character?
Even between because I was looking at, you can still pre-order the regular release of Egon and Venkman. And there was 2 different surcharges for each one.
Yeah, thank you. That's weird. It's not weird.
It's interesting. You can still get in there. Winston the deluxe is still available, but you still get the regular release for the other 2 pre-ordered too.
Did you pull the trigger?
I did not pull the trigger. I'm trying to talk myself out of it.
It was that tariff, right? Is that what made you go, hey?
That was part of it. And then when I saw the total for all 4, that was, you know, it was already expensive. And then you add 3 tariff surcharges on top of it. But hey, it's free shipping, right? It was free shipping. But I don't know. It's still sitting there in my cart. I'm not sure where I'm gonna go with it.
I put my order in last night for Winston. He's up $20 from Egon. Wow! So from the time that it originally came out, it went up $20. Oh, dude! You know how everybody, we always talk about like people reselling and stuff like that. It seems like toys have become stocks now, haven't they? Egon's up $20 from yesterday.
Yeah.
Jeez, dude. Incentivizing these guys to do this stuff. Egon was around what?
Jesus.
$212, and Winston was $234-ish. See, all you do is you flip the company around, and you don't have a problem with it. Like you say, "Oh man, that Mezco figure was $212."
Yeah.
And then you're just like, you know, it's par for the course, whatever, man.
Yeah.
But we say it's another company, you're like, oh, what the fuck are they thinking? Oh god, this is oh, he dropped.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I stepped away for a second. Sorry.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I like them. They look a lot, and I actually put a Mondo story in here. Yes, Oscar's meds were due at 2:00. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a conversation. Anyway, this is probably something. So this was a surprise drop today. I guess they're going to be doing a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive.
Apparently, that was misreported by Big Bad. They said these are going to be just mainline releases.
How do you do that with your own?
I don't know. Yeah, how does Big Bad mess that up that bad? But yeah, it was another post saying that Big Bad messed that up, and these are going to be mainline releases, which sounds more appropriate. You
I
would
thought
think
one of them.
Wetsuit and Sci-Fi would just be a regular release.
Okay, so sci-fi, and what about?
All four are supposed to be just regular mainline releases.
It would have been cool to give Big Bad their own. You know. All right. Well,
Who's the guy in the upper left? That guy.
I don't know.
You see like an Iron Grenadier?
I can't remember what they called it. It's a something Viper, but I don't. It's not familiar to me.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm going through this with you guys in like real time as well. Like this looks cool. I mean, we have what's that one that he has the same head?
Oh, the
This
Range
doesn't-
Viper.
Yeah, this doesn't bother me. I don't care. I don't get into all that stuff. You know, like if they reuse something, I'm like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, isn't that a reuse of not rock and roll's gun, but the one that came with the bike? Doesn't it attach to the motorcycle, the little motorcycle?
Yeah.
Oh, it does kind of look like that. Yeah.
Not that I care about a reuse.
I don't either. He's like, this looks badass. This
I
is
think
like,
that might be the gun that came with the Target exclusive Roadblock too.
Mhm.
His gun looks similar to that.
Mm-hmm.
base. Did I miss?
Cobra Island Roadblock, what do you call it?
Yeah, I don't know. After a while, like,
All blur.
I mean,
Deadline.
but how many guys out there would have their own like special gun? Every character would have their own special gun.
Yeah.
It's like, no, there's going to be some people carrying the same stuff. It's okay. It's okay.
Got the
Standard Mars issue.
didn't the original Alley Viper have that crossbow thing that's up in this guy's weapon?
This one?
And the gun below it too. I think the Alley Viper had that, the original Alley Viper.
Yeah. But then you have like these.
And I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah. Face swap and.
That's cool. It's like they got that from Solomon Kane.
No, they've had it. Everybody's copying everybody, right?
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to this one. I like
Yeah,
it.
that's a good colorway for him too. I like that.
He was
Now,
definitely
as a grown man, are you going to play with this in the bathtub?
Yes.
Is this bathtub? Okay, good. All right. I wanted to make sure I wasn't the only one doing it.
Yeah,
He just got out of the bathtub.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is, what is it? They just had a rollout for the individual influencers and YouTubers. Yeah, I haven't been able to get on, man. Thank you. I'll make sure I catch that. That's a kit bash that they did to make a new character. It's kind of like the Spider-Wolf guy. Yes. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Truly Hasbro's best line. Yeah, dude, they have a nice blend of hitting everything like nostalgia-wise. You have to appeal to a large market. They're giving us characters, that we weren't getting before. You know what I mean? Like, in terms of like, how companies they start, but then they don't finish teams, so we don't dive really deep. And what are we at now? Like 150?
Breaking Hasbro news.
What's that?
Paige, you're gonna have to Venmo me soon.
What is this? What is this? What
The
number are
claw's
we on?
The claw's coming.
Huh?
The claw, it's coming.
The claw.
Or the glider thing. Damn it, what's it called?
Yeah. I saw a guy do a review on it. He broke it down.
I just got shipping notification that it's shipping soon.
All this stuff before the convention. Nobody cares. I don't want to pay Hasbro to kit bash my figures for me, so I'm down for. Yeah, that's another thing too. I'm not a customizer, so I mean, if you're gonna do the work for me, I'm cool. This looks cool. Thank you for the update. Watch my bank account go down. This is the one you said, right? Sci-fi?
Yeah.
It's good.
What is this right here? Just the tube?
Yeah, it plugs into the backpack for the laser gun.
That's advanced technology, sir.
That's not Mars Tech.
He was ahead of his time.
Dude, we get these characters. It's so cool. So I'm wondering, what are we at? Like, at least like at 150, at least, right? Around that area, 150-ish?
Gotta be.
So how much farther can they go?
You know, you have to give them credit for like changing course pretty quickly too. Because, you know, when this line first started and they didn't want to do realistic guns and they were, you know, like reinventing every figure when because that first wave was, you know, but they changed it around real quick and it took off after that. So kudos to them for recognizing, you know, the error in their ways and you know, changing on the fly. Because I'm not sure the line would have survived if they'd have kept on with the Nerf gun course.
That's a huge swap up. Like you said, I knew that they were going to be doing classics anyway, but to sit there and say, you know what, this, like you said, it's not working. We're going to go 50-50. Let's just go.
They've abandoned the O-ring wave, haven't they? Like they've abandoned that altogether now. I'm sure. I haven't seen anything for that in forever.
Yeah, I haven't either. I think I heard Valiverse is going to be doing that. They're going to be doing an O-ring wave.
Well, it's dead now then.
I'm trying to think what else. There's a Super 7. Do they do one or no?
I don't think they're O-ring. I think they're just like expensive 5 points.
Oh. Yeah, I saw something the other day with them, but yeah. I'm thinking it's up to 183, but they're not named. 183, that's impressive. 183 figures in 5 years.
Yeah.
Not counting the other items.
It's pretty good for a line that was declared dead 4 years ago.
Exactly.
It was everybody called it dead early. Yeah, this line's dead.
I'm calling it.
I'm going.
It's okay. I've seen posts where they said I was wrong, and they were like, I'd like to retract my statement of saying that line was dead. I've seen a lot of posts like that where people have admitted that.
The Cobra Wolf talk is picking up steam. We need to go ahead and make that happen.
Mm-mm.
Come on, Hasbro. I know you watched the show. Let's get that Cobra Wolf going.
I know you listen to my friend.
So another SDCC exclusive from Mondo. I'm going to this booth this year because I want to see, and I'll take pictures for you, CC, of the Ghostbusters stuff.
Oh,
yeah, but Mondo announced again. Remember, unless it's Mezco, everything that we talk about, don't put a lot of stock into what we're talking about.
Yeah,
Mezco, lock. Everything else is just like, hey, we're just talking as friends. But this said it was coming to San Diego Comic-Con. This is 1/6. It's not 1/12. I do know that. It says right there. But this looks good.
Yeah, but they limit with that cape. Oh, he's got 2 capes, I guess. But it's a hard plastic.
It's got Draper and.
Why don't they do soft goods, I wonder, for that?
I think a lot of companies like look at it and say, you know what, there are specialized companies that do it, and we don't want to be like riding on their coattails or have people compare our company to that. You know?
Yeah.
You sneak it in.
It allows them to kind of undercut Hot Toys a little bit and not be in direct competition.
Yeah. Super 7 has some awesome licenses for O-rings lined up if they're still coming.
Super 7. How about that Thunder Tank, huh?
Is they already released that, but aren't they doing a re-release of that?
They did the repaint. It's the toy accurate repaint with the pinless Panthro for $500. So
you're gonna get it again?
I'd sell it.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Because Big Bad had that thing on. It's marked down like 40% when Big Bad was trying to get rid of those. And then you turn around, you release another wave at $500 a pop. Like
I got an idea.
Yeah.
What was the difference originally compared to this price?
I think the first one was $400. But you didn't get a figure. Now they added a figure, and now it's $450 or $5. But I mean, I guess you got other charges on top of that with tariffs and stuff. But I just can't imagine in this climate a $500 repaint. I just can't imagine that.
Yeah, especially if you have the first version. It's like that. Like, I think that that's something a lot of companies are going to have to like really take a look at.
Yeah. Yeah, who's got room for 2 Thunder tanks? Who's doing that?
Who's got room for his tanks and rattlers?
Yeah.
No, but I know. Like as collectors, we all kept saying it. Yeah, we want vehicles. We want vehicles. But that was what, you know, last year before, maybe a year before that, everybody was gearing up for it. But then all these things changed, and now, I mean, dude, how many times did we talk about it? You know, your eyes are bigger than your stomach and stuff, and we're like, yeah, everybody wants vehicles, but eventually, more companies are going to be putting them out. You're going to have to choose, and then they also have the space that eats up 2 to 3 times worth of space.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think, like we said on the show, I think it's the mid-size is where it's at.
Yeah.
I know people don't like bikes and stuff like that, but the smaller things, and G.I. Joe has such a large catalog of those like miscellaneous small. You don't have to HasLab them. You don't have to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Crowdfund all that stuff. You just make those little things like the claw.
Yeah.
They're small. You know, it still pushes the line along, and
that Trouble Bubble they did.
Yeah.
A lot of great ones.
So it's like, did you guys already talk about Brian from Super 7 moving to creative and a new guy heading? I don't know anything about Super 7, and I know a lot of people like to talk about Brian Flynn, but I don't know him, and I don't really talk trash about people like that. Not that I'm saying you are. I'm just like, I didn't know he did that. Did you guys hear about that?
Mm-hmm. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I don't. I almost like I hear so much stuff from other like content creators about it inadvertently. I don't even like want to talk about it. You know what I mean? Like, I think everybody covers it so much. I don't really know anything about him except the name, and then he's attached to Super 7. That's it. Anyway, great. Now we're getting a rumbler in the OD green. Yeah. I like the shot. This is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I stopped on there. But yeah, they're putting this out.
Mezco's one now.
I was told. Remember when I did that newspaper?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, look, this would. All I said was this would be cool if they did this for the Batman the Animated Series, and they did Robin, and everybody's like, oh no, you don't know what you're talking about. That's 5 points. I'm like, hey man, hey, you're right. You know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You got to give us this Harley Quinn with the new body.
Oh yeah, you've had some time. You like the new body?
Oh, the new female body is incredible. It's incredible. The only thing that makes me nervous is the wrist pegs are so small.
Mm-hmm.
So small, but the body's great.
New Super 7 CEO Jeff Walker. Flynn's going to be chief creative officer. It came out around 2:30. Nice. I don't know. Is that a good move? Is that, is it something that, wait a minute, so he's going to be the creative officer?
Seems odd, right? So you're like not at the top, but
assistant to the manager.
Yeah, assistant to the regional manager.
Yeah.
I did like how they used to emphasize that, and he's like, assistant to the regional manager. No, it's assistant to.
There's no pay raise. It's just an unofficial title.
Yeah. No, I didn't think you were. And it's good to like hear from people who know what they're talking about, because I wouldn't know anything. I don't collect it, and I try to stay out of the drama, with all that. Every time I hear something about it, it's always like people jumping on him and jumping on the company, and I'm just like, I don't want to worry that.
Yeah.
Unless we're talking about it backstage. Just kidding. Yeah, so this looks cool. Yeah. This might be out of order. So I was I was painting and I was watching stuff and I fell down a content black hole. It wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. But my excuse is my hands had paint all over them, so I couldn't touch the remote. So everything was just on autoplay. And I was just like listening to some stuff. There was some good stuff out there, but there was some stuff that was like just kind of like off the wall where I was like that I heard, and I'm like, oh my god, it's crazy, man. So, but I do want to catch up with some of this stuff. But one thing that I heard some people talking about, and I don't know how you guys thought about this. I don't know if we even touched on it, but one of the things I heard a couple of people talking about was how the red Nightwing was coming out before the blue one.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that?
Well, I thought it was kind of a silly complaint to begin with. You know what I mean? One's an exclusive, one's a regular release, one's going to be done in significantly smaller numbers. Yeah. And I just don't remember there being any rule that certain colors got to get released first, or it's back to that whole first come first serve thing that people feel like. Unofficial. That would almost be like along the same line. It just is like saying like, well, since this pre-order was rolled out first, that means that it has to ship first. We've seen plenty of times where certain ones will come in faster than others, so it just doesn't make any sense. But you say it all the time. People just need something to complain about.
Quit bitching. Just deal with it.
We got to print the shirt up. It's not bad, right? I mean, I don't think it. Maybe we could do like was it an exclamation mark for the picture? Yeah. BIA. I don't know. Oh, MC, what do you think?
I don't. But you want it faster than order the red one. I mean, it is what it is. Like CC said, it's an exclusive. It could have been in production before, as we've said. We don't know where things fall in the production queue, and maybe the blue was a feeler for what red would do. I mean, who knows? We don't own the company. We don't work for the company. So I don't know. They come when they come. Deal with it. Quit bitching. There's so many good toys that you have right now that are available. It'll be here.
And apparently so many more on the way.
Oh my God. Yeah. Like, so this isn't uncommon, like, especially through Mezco. Mezco had, just to name a few, I had it written down here. Some of them I remember, some of them I was like, oh yeah, I remember that. But so Captain America San Diego version came out before the modern version. The Tiger Stripe version of Wolverine came out before the brown. Red Skull Classic came out before the regular one. The Iron Man Mark 42 came out before the other one. Moon Knight, that was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, that came out before the regular version. MDX Sovereign Knight, and we can keep going and going and going. But probably the most recent one was, remember the Green Ranger? That came out before that delayed Power Ranger set. And so this isn't uncommon. They've done it before in the past. I just don't think a lot of people remember it. And I think one, what did he type something? Adam, he's a man over. Have Grub holding. I'll do it privately. That'll be a behind the scenes one. I'm gonna do that. Remind me about that. But yeah, I don't think a lot of people understand that all that stuff is kind of worked out way beforehand with the licenses. Yeah. Like they I'm sure that they had an agreement with this, and they said, and then if it's an exclusive, that means the production run was going to be lower, like you said.
No.
And that one was more than likely going to get done faster because it was going to be for the, it was going to be whatever the convention exclusive was. And this is not just uncommon with Mezco. If you go and you listen to some of the other independent, well, I don't know what to call them. I'm not trying to insult them, but what do you call them? Like anybody like Wade, Unparalleled Universe. That's a third party one, right? What do you call them? Third party or just toy?
Yeah.
What would you say?
Third party.
If I say third party, it's not to be derogatory. It's just description, right? So Valaverse or anything like that, like, you know, a third party company or a smaller toy company that's doing it right. If you go back, you can go through their videos and they've addressed this kind of stuff too. They will pay more money to have exclusives being shipped to them so they can get to that whatever that convention is. Right?
Yeah.
Because if you want to have one of the exclusives, you're going to have to pay more money. And they're not going to pay a bunch of money. That other one got delayed. So that's not uncommon for those runs to be produced, paid for, so they can get there. You know?
Yeah.
So it's just not everything's a conspiracy. I don't think that they sit around the boardroom and say, you know what? Red pill, blue pill. Let's see if we can really mess with them. It doesn't have to be, WWE storyline every single time. I've been waiting 3 years for my Earthworm Jim figure from Premium DNA. Lord knows when the Mars. Oh, yeah. I wish Mezco would do Mars Attacks. I wonder if they still have that license. Ally Express. But yeah. But that leads me into another thing. So these exclusives that are going to be coming up for the convention, right? Because I mean, if you want your blue one first, you're probably not going to get the red one. Not until the blue one comes out first, right? That's a hard stance. So another thing that I heard people talking about was there's going to be probably a lottery or a sign up system for all these exclusives, like with different things. They have a portal, you know, for some of these companies that you got to sign up for. And some of them have that, and some of them have the traditional. We have the exclusive. You get in line just like everybody else, and then you'll get your exclusive, right? Do you? What are you guys more of a fan of? Signing up and having like a slotted time to go, or just rolling the dice and saying I'm going to go and wait in this line?
I like mine available online.
Whatever's going to give me the figure, guaranteed. So, I don't know. I think having a time to come would be nice because, I mean, especially Paige, you know, you stand in line you've stood in line at theme parks and wait, and you could have knocked out 2 or 3 other rides instead of going on Harry Potter, you know, because it's so popular and so big. But then again, you know, you snooze, you lose.
If memory serves me correctly, back when Star Wars Celebration was in Chicago and I went, what Hasbro did was once you bought your pass, you had to register online, and there was 2 figures, and then at random, each pass was assigned like one of those figures. So then they would tell you which figure you were eligible to buy, and then they gave you a pickup time for when you could go get it. So the great thing about it is there was no line. Because only the people that were purchasing during that time would get there. So as far as being able to actually enjoy the experience, that was nice because you didn't spend all day waiting in a line. So you do get to enjoy your convention experience. But there's that chance that you won't get what you wanted.
Yeah, I don't
know. So there's that catch-22. Do you want to wait in line all day with a better chance of getting that figure, or are you more concerned about being able to actually enjoy your convention experience?
Or not getting the figure.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if you stand in line, that's not always a guarantee.
You could spend in line all day and still not get it yet.
Yeah. And we've said this like the last like couple weeks. I'm telling you, plan your route at San Diego. I'm not saying one company is better than the other. I'm not saying that you need to go to the Mezco booth, but I'm telling you, you need to figure out what you want to do with these exclusives.
Paige, I'm not telling you need to go to the Mezco booth, but I'm telling you, you need to go to the Mezco booth.
Well, everybody. I mean, you have a blueprint, and then they're probably going to have stuff to sell.
Yeah,
but I'm telling you, if people are trying to get there to buy those exclusives, they don't. Mezco as far as I know, they haven't used that portal system. It's been that portal system they've been using at least for the last couple of years, and Mezco hasn't done it. It's just been the lineup game. And then if there's going to be a long line, they are going to probably daily allocate it so everybody can do it. Because I'm telling you, preview night, there was a line wrapped around the booth. And if they just said, you know what, we're just going to sell all of this stuff on preview night, that sucks. Because Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you're just going to have people coming up going, what? You're out of the exclusives already? Yep, sold them on preview night.
Right.
So daily allocation is I think it's fair. At least you have a shot.
Right.
But yeah, people should plan. Definitely plan.
So you're saying there's a chance. Be prepared. How many times have you told us that, Paige?
Man, I've seen it firsthand. Everybody's really cool, but like you see people get frustrated because you waited in line, but you don't know. I heard this on the Toy Migos. This was a good thing. So one of the ideas somebody floated around was you know how, let's say you pre-ordered online, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or you buy it now online. One of the suggestions that somebody mentioned is if you had that, you could go to the show and then you would pick up that item there if you were in the area.
Mm.
What do you think?
Four Horseman Dragon delivery.
The old horseman thing. It's my first Comic-Con. I have Thursday and Friday. What time Thursday morning do you recommend getting there before it opens? And which hall is the best to line up at? They do some kind of like funneling system. I don't know where they funnel everybody to in that queue, but I've seen people get there. I go in at 6, probably an hour earlier than most people do, and there's already a line. I would just recommend, like, when you get there, finding out what time that you can actually get in to wait in that queue line, because there's going to be people ahead of you. The only good thing is that they have these people walk around, and you can't sell anything until the convention has officially open. So if somebody starts lining up at the Mezco booth, we tell them, hey, you can't line up here, not until the convention is officially opened, because that keeps it fair too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I would recommend when you get there, find out where you got to go for early entrance, and then look at the map and figure out. I go straight 2 aisles, make a right, left, and then have your stuff planned out, man. And then get there as early as you can, or whatever booth you're going to. I'll just say that. But I don't know if, like, you guys think. I had some thoughts on it, but I don't know. Do you guys have any thoughts on it?
Not particularly for me, because other than that Star Wars Celebration experience, I haven't really had it, the chance to go to any of these type of conventions or anything. But it seemed like the last thing I would want to do is just spend all day in line to spend money.
Yeah. What does it say? Like, are they open all day Thursday, or is it the evening? It's the preview night for the evening. So like Thursday, it's like I don't know the hours specifically, but it's later on, like 4 or 5 or something like that. 4 or 5 to like 9. But it's open it's preview night. You get to see some of the stuff that's out there. And then you can also buy the exclusives that night. But usually preview night, preview night is cool because everybody's usually coming on Friday, Saturday, and it just gives you a little bit of an edge.
Don't be afraid to name drop. Just tell them you're with Paige.
No, do not say that, bro. Do not say that.
It'll get you in any entrance at any booth.
I will look you dead in the face and say, I don't know who that person is.
Hasbro, Super 7, it doesn't matter. Just tell me what page.
Yeah. What are they going to do about the lack of communication from Mezco to the consumer? What do you mean specifically in terms of what? Replacement parts?
I think their communication has been amazing lately, but
We haven't heard that complaint in a long time.
I don't know. That's what I was asking. What is it specifically? Is it like estimated release dates? Is it replacement parts? Is it
They did a great job of that last release where they even let you know when they were halfway through the pre-order or whatever, the allotted quantity and everything. If you follow them on
Instagram, that Insta chat thing.
yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I always wonder, I'm not like downplaying this comment, but like sometimes I always wonder if it's someone like that were collected before or if they're currently collecting. I don't, because I'm trying to think of something that right now, and the only thing that I could think of is replacement parts. Replacement parts are a little bit hard because you'll send something in and they confirm it with you that they got your thing or they're going to fulfill your replacement. They send you the box, they send you a replacement or something like that whenever they get a chance. But sometimes they'll say, yeah, our current wait time is 8 to 12 weeks. And then during that time, they don't really say anything. And so you're kind of in the dark. The release dates is another thing. I mean, they'll change the release dates. And usually I'll like keep an eye on it. And I'm not saying everybody follows what I do or anything like that, but I'll put an update up on it, but it's not official from them. So that's what I mean, like communication, or what are you talking about with in reference to what? Communication.
Willis.
Well, I mean that Instagram thing, dude,
That's great.
Yeah, this is going up for pre-order today. It's this time. Like you said, there's this many left. It's closing out soon. I mean, that's in terms of like pre-order stuff, you know, and shipping. They send you out emails. I don't know. Just got my Cobra Claw notice too. Ugh, God, everybody's paying money. I like the idea of ordering along and having an option to pick it up at the show if you are going to be there. Yeah, so this is what I was thinking with this. So let's say you did do that. You said that. How would you track that?
Oh,
Do you have a portal queue
everybody
system
go
where?
get this solution sooner.
Hmm?
You should have to fight for the exclusives.
There we go.
We're still going with the Rumble. The Rumble.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Only the strongest walks away with those figures.
OTSS.
Wow, that would be funny. You two fight. You could cut down the line if you did like battle royale kind of stuff or like 4 or 5 man tag stuff. Might work.
Yeah.
No, but hear me out. So like you say, let's say you did buy it now and you went to pick it up. I don't know if it would work because how do they know how much to take unless there was some kind of like portal system where they said, if you're coming to the show,
Yeah.
you can come pick it up, but you got to sign up and tell us that you're coming, right?
Yeah.
And then that's a gamble for them because let's say that 200 people said that they're going to come and pick that item up, right?
Mhm.
And let's say only 100 people did it. Now you got to take that shipment or remainder and you have to some of this is behind the scenes stuff. You're only allowed so much. Like they take so much, right?
Yeah.
That they have a lot of weight amount or size, whatever, right? That they can take and go back to New York. Let's say that that's coming out of Washington. Now you got to take that stuff and ship it back to Washington or ship it back to New York to ship it back to the people, you know? And what if do you cut the allocation? Let's say you have 500, but then 200 people say that they're going to pick up their stuff. So
then you're the liability of just moving it around too. If something gets lost.
That's what I mean. It's a lot of shifting around.
Short. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it in concept, but I mean, I like it in theory, but I don't like it in concept because it's just there's too many like unknowns. You could say you're gonna come pick it up, but what happens if you don't pick it up? Or what happens if you borrow against whatever you allocated, and now you just shortchanged everybody that's waiting in the line.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, we went down 200 more because these guys came to pick up their stuff. I don't know. I like the idea. I just don't know how it would work. But I don't get paid for that kind of stuff. I know this is selfish since we've gotten so many reveals for MezcoCon, but I hope we get one last reveal this too. Wow, man, he wants to break banks. Oh yeah, the Baron Benz, that armored one. Yeah. Oh, here's the follow-up. I'm talking about pre-orders getting pushed back over and over with no real notice. We saw Nightwing get pushed back to August, but there are 4 figures expected in the release of this month with no comms? Oh, communication. I mean, yeah.
Read the next comment too before you continue, though.
I would love your insight because I'm new to Mezco, estimated 7 months, and I've seen a lot of concerns about what type of stuff consistently from other consumers.
Can I answer?
Yeah.
Here's what I'll tell you. Don't listen to what other people say. Live through your own experience. Because those people that are just telling you that, they're full of shit. Literally, they're full of shit, bro. Like, don't let them ruin your experience. These figures are coming. They're going to come faster than you want them to. Just enjoy the ride. Don't get stuck up on, well, it's supposed to be this month. You know, it's supposed to be next month. It'll get here when it gets here. Do the PayPal in 4. That way it's paid for. And just enjoy it, man. To hell with the other stuff that people are talking about. They're going to bitch no matter what. But they're full of shit. And anybody that keeps saying that things are just getting pushed back. I mean, it wasn't that long ago when we were talking about the catalog was almost clear.
Yeah.
There's not that many outstanding pre-orders out there compared to, 2 years ago when we had, it was like, I don't know, it seemed like there was like 40, 50 figures there at one point. It's manageable right now. So, enjoy what you've gotten over the last 7 months. Enjoy the ride and quit listening to the rest of the morons. You'll be good. And yes, I did call them morons, and I don't regret it either. Somebody always wants to ruin somebody else's ride. There's no reason you should be frustrated 7 months into collecting.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a bad sign, in my opinion. If I'm freaking out 7 months in, to hell with that. Enjoy the ride.
Here's the thing too. Also, so since you're new, like I'll say this, the average time for them, realistically, is between I think they say 12 to 18 months. And they've had a couple of figures that have busted that 18-month time frame. But these guys will also tell you that I like to play a little game with people. and they'll say, Mezco takes 5 years to put out a figure. And that's the first question I'll ask them. I was like, you tell me one figure that took 5 years to do. And they can't do it because there isn't one. And the fallback is always the same ones. It's 89 Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Right? What's another one?
Death Dealer? Was that one?
Death Dealer's kind of low too, but yeah, Death Dealer, you could throw that in there too.
And I don't know.
Mr. Freeze kind of one.
Was Gotham by Gaslight Batman?
That was not that long. That one wasn't that long.
But we got Joker like literally shipped the next day.
That was the fastest.
People don't talk about that.
It was that day.
Holds a record.
Yeah, people don't talk about that shit ever.
Well, no. Well, so the Roach with the golden head, they put that up. They shipped it out the same day.
Yeah.
So see, people they'll give me shit about this kind of stuff where they're like, oh well, you're kissing ass for tracking this stuff, or you're just trying to make excuses. No, it's to give examples like this because anybody can say they're shitty on this or they don't do this. And like I tell them and everybody else with the 5-year thing and the 3-year thing, I was like, we'll play a little game. You name me one figure that took 3 years, and I will name you 5 figures that got put out in under a year.
Here's our take on it too, CC and I definitely. I would rather them take forever and delay the figure over and over and over again to give me the perfect Wolverine, to give me the perfect Firefly, whatever.
Yeah.
If there's something shitty about it, there's a reason why there's a delay. Mezco's not making money sitting there waiting for your figures to come out. They get the money when the figures come. So
Even if you take that example, let's just say you're playing devil's advocate and you say maybe you don't hit a home run. I don't know any toy company that's hit a home run every single time. There's always going to be bad figures, and even that's subjective. There's people. I don't think, me personally, I don't think 89 Batman is a bad figure. I don't, but that's just me. I mean, you guys have seen things that I can do with it, and I've done with it. And I don't think it is, but I get it. Somebody else's may have broken down and they had another experience, but I don't go harping on that person. But the thing is like, even if you said John Wick was another one, right? That took a while to come out. Not the longest figure, but it took a while, right? Even if you name these figures that took a long time to put out, or they weren't, throughout the community labeled as a good release, there's still way more figures that outdo that, either in time or quality. No company hits a home run every single time. And that's why it's like, name me the figures that took a long time or you think that really suck. And I can name a bunch of other figures that'll say, okay, here's 5 figures that are good. Everybody's so focused on that, I think CC gave the best advice. Like, you can listen to everybody else and join that kind of stuff and get mad about it. I'm telling you, it doesn't speed everything up. And if it does, there's a lot of people that think, oh, if I complain to them, it's going to speed the process up. Why do you want them to rush the figure out? So now you're mad about the fact that it took long, and now you're really mad because they rushed it and it sucks. It's, it just gets to a point where it's like, yeah, I gotta go back now. But yeah, it's not as bad as you think. But if you're 7 months in, I would say do the things that, like CC said. Just have patience. That stuff will come. What is it? I'm sorry, I'm going back to this stuff. All Day Thursday, I think I did that one already. We did the communication thing. Let's see. I know it's so. We did that one. We did that one. I should have starred this. Sorry. Understand about how many items you bring, pretty much. Were there any that you guys saw that would probably be so many figs from Mezco? We barely hit half of the year, and that's a good thing. One thing about that, there's been a lot of figures we haven't even hit the pace that we were at last year. Like, it's actually kind of down from last year.
It's plenty. It's plenty.
Yeah, definitely go back and listen to what he said, because it's like, they should just not even put a date up. It's a pre-order. They'll ship when it's ready. It's not like they're sitting on, they're just waiting to be fully produced. Yeah, but the thing is you don't give people a date to prepare for. I get when people complain about dates, because you wanna, like CC said, unless you paid for it in full, you want to be able to, maybe you couldn't pay for it in full. You want to be able to, like, plan your collecting financial roadmap. I got to have this much money.
Yeah.
But we've talked about that too. I don't see why it's looked as a negative. Most people, what happens when the pre-order does come through and they say, okay, we're going to charge you? What are 70% of the posts that you see in the groups when they say they're about to charge?
Yeah.
Don't have the money. I got to get rid of this. Oh man, they're charging. Oh man, they're charging all of this stuff at the same time. I can't afford it. So almost like it kind of defeats the purpose of somebody saying, yeah, you guys delayed it. You guys suck. Well, you had extra months to prepare for it.
Yeah. Yeah, you should have had your money ready for the original estimate date.
Yeah, because you're positive the rest of the way, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you paid for it when you were supposed to pay for it, well, I had a lot of life stuff and everything going on. Yeah, man, everybody does. So don't use that delay as like a negative. Say, yo, I got an extra 3 months now. I can do 20, 20, 20, 20 here, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, scrolling back. I saw that he commented again, but and I'm not shooting what you're saying down. It's just it's like what CC said. You just gotta it's a different perspective. You gotta kind of look at it. I would much rather have them take their time with whatever the figure is. Because, and we've talked about this before, what happens when the figure comes out? Everybody messes with it for a day or two, and then everybody was in such a rush to get it. I just
Yeah. I can probably count on one hand the number of photographs and stuff I saw with 89 Batman.
Yeah, it's everybody was in such a rush to get it. We all know why. Everybody's in a rush to sell it.
Yeah.
Everybody, you know, it's true.
Yeah.
They don't want to hear that though.
Yeah, part about name dropping. Well, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
It opens doors, man. It opens doors.
It'll close some doors. I'll be like, I do not know who that person is. Paige, it's me. Oh. Well, so this is a pre-order. Hopefully that person didn't go, fuck this show, man. That guy, asshole. This is a pre-order for today. You know what's funny about this? I read some comments the other day, and somebody was talking about something. And they go, yeah, they still haven't dropped that Joker yet. Boom. The internet never forgets. But this is a pre-order. It came up. It was so the couple of takes I had about this really quick was it seems like this 116 is going to be the sticking point price now, pretty much. Your basic
$4 of inflation. What? After how many years we've been paying 112?
Dude, yeah, I think
That's not bad.
I think the last time I looked at it, I think it was like 6% over like 6 or 7 years, but stuff was obviously going to raise. But I mean, like CC said with the Entertainment Earth thing, I don't see any baked in tariff pricing, you know? You guys have thoughts on this?
Looks amazing.
$4 more was just too rich for my blood. I'm joking.
What?
That I'm out.
But I pre-ordered it.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's kind of a no-brainer. I started rewatching the series last night too.
Oh, the not the new adventure stuff, the original ones.
The original, yeah.
It's on Amazon Prime, or is it on?
I bought it.
It's HBO Max. I think I'm watching it on. I think.
Max.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have it on Prime. I think I bought everything on Prime, and then I think I watched it on Max. I don't know. It's stupid. I can't make up my mind where I want to watch it.
He got two. Chewy. Sorry, I was distracted, Chewy. Looking forward to seeing you, man. I ordered Joker wish list for the animated series, Mr. Freeze and yes. Yeah.
Got to give us a Gordon.
Oh, Harvey Bullock.
Yeah, or offer some Latoya.
Robin.
Harvey Dent.
Yes. Scarecrow.
Oh, let's do this. I can't give enough respect for one of the promo pics by Kevin Conroy's last scene with the Joker in Crisis on Infinite Earth. Let me know when I hit that. Wait a minute, is that Shark Party? That's a Jesselbeck reference. Got your Joker fish? When I hit it, let me know, Todd. Just type on there which photo that you're talking about. I think it was after is this one?
I think it's the other one, the Batman holding Joker, but I could be wrong. That one.
The one for the fish where he's holding a Joker, yeah.
Right there.
So pre-thoughts on this, just from what you see. Anything stand out?
The
You can't judge, it's not out.
Yeah.
The
I
accessories.
just like the expressions that they're giving with these figures. Now, I told you before that I always regretted missing out on who was it that did that? Was that DC Direct or whatever? They had these figures with like the expressions. It had like 12 heads or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
Yeah, the deluxe sets. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't get into collecting those soon enough to catch those.
Yeah.
But I love the expressions. A lot of potential there.
Yeah, like that one, the last one or the fourth one. That one's great. The stink eye.
This one.
I see him looking at Harley. You know, like
Yeah.
This one.
with God, so good.
Man, if they did Harley with the hyenas, that would be great.
Oh,
Great.
Poison Ivy too.
That was one of the deluxe sets, like when she came with the hyenas.
Yeah.
What do you know how we always talk about like value and everything to, everyone's different. This came with a lot of stuff, but how do you feel about as far as an offering, the value of this offering? Do you think it comes with enough? Because I've seen different people talk about different things. Like somebody said that it would have been cool if he had the trench coat and the hat, and I just chalk that up as if they want to revisit it later, they can do an MDX.
Yeah. I think
And
it's a
then-
great offering. I think it's a great offering.
Yeah.
I mean, we just talked about Mondo a minute ago. 101, no soft goods. It's I don't think you can say Mezco's not on par with the market.
The
Yeah.
accessories are great. That the Joker fish, the cane, the pie.
I even like the lit bomb. I mean, it's a subtle thing, but you have the unlit and the lit. It's just it's cool. Of course, everybody's probably gonna lose a little bitty lit insert, but
Yeah.
Oscar, we're looking at you.
Yeah, little guy, yeah. Oh, so who was it that pointed it out? I think it was Nick. But he pointed out this could have been the pie and the bomb that was supposed to come with the mask. You know how originally in the tease they showed that, but then in the final that was just kind of like wiped away during the official solicitation.
yeah.
And so maybe that if you were looking to do that, maybe now you can do that.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody will say, I'm not paying $116 just for a pie. It's cool. Always have the best over, so undefeated. Yeah, they do really good. On par with normal Mezco offerings. I think it's a fair offering. I like the multiple head sculpts. Great value, especially with all those heads. Does his
I like
coat
the way
have-
everybody gets a different voice. You getting this voiceover thing is working into a thing of art.
Yeah. You can't see the tails, but like coattails. You have coattails? I know they catch a lot of flack for Photoshop. Obviously there is some like digital manipulation in here. Some. But I'll be honest with you, a lot of this is real. This is I don't say this often, but I would definitely tell people this is one I would pick up.
It'd be so nice to get some Gotham PD and some goons, right?
Yes.
Keystone Cops, stuff like that.
Yeah.
How many people have picked up the Joker mobile from McFarlane? It was at Target, discounted down at one point.
How many people are like backtracking for some of that stuff? Just does Batman look beefier in these photos than he did on the webpage? I don't know.
Yeah.
Beefier. It kind of hit him a little bit. Didn't want to give him too much shine. Where's that one where there it is? That the last one was a thing, but yeah. Yeah, I could see it.
A little thicker. He'd been getting sandwiches.
Yeah. She comes down to the back cave. Hey, you want a sandwich?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. What are the chances that you think we'll see this at San Diego?
Oh man,
100%.
yeah.
And people are going to be pissed if the pre-order goes down before then that they didn't do it. When in-person photos are shown.
I don't think that'll happen. That Batman lasted quite a while. I wrote it down the other day, like how many days and stuff, but it was up there for a while, so this will be up. What if you saw this, because we've talked about this before, what if you saw this in grayscale as a prototype, but it gave you an idea of what the head sculpt looked like, body-wise, what it was going to look like, soft goods, but it was in grayscale.
I think maybe if they did that, it'd be a little more obvious to people that this isn't the final product.
You sure? I'd say big man arms, like,
because obviously putting the sign on it isn't good enough. You put the,
yeah, I don't know.
They always put the disclaimers out there, but people still don't seem to get that.
Yeah, I hope people can like maybe embrace that a little bit this year. But yeah, I guess we'll see. Yeah, these head sculpts, these are very accurate.
Look forward to it. That'll be fun release.
Yeah.
And I hope that this does well because, I mean, you could pull so many characters from that show and do them, and it fits within whatever they're doing. But then
Killer Croc. Killer Croc would be great on a brute scale.
Yeah, I'm wondering. I guess if it went well, maybe they could do that because those bodies are kind of like specific. But just look at some of the regular ones you could get away with. I mean, even some of the ones that we've been kind of like waiting for, like Penguin or Scarecrow. Like you guys said, Gordon.
Yeah.
Those kinds of. I mean, we have a Gordon, but you know what I mean? Like, we'd have a Gordon that would more than likely be double jointed.
Yeah.
It might still be able to fit, kind of animated, but I don't know. And then the crossover, like, show capability. You can do like Superman, Justice League, maybe get, like you'd have like Jon Stewart or Hal Jordan or, whoever. Martian Manhunter, you could get Wonder Woman, a new one.
Don't get the internet's talking about Martian Manhunter. It'll go wild. Everybody wants.
They will?
Everybody wants Martian Manhunter.
Yeah.
Until they get one, and they'll complain about him.
Yeah, right. I would have done this version.
Can't wait to see the discourse if Hulk isn't at the display. Do you think that if they didn't show it, there would be,
Nah, there'd be enough great stuff to be distracted. There's so many offerings and things that are coming. It just, with all the other lines and everything, like we're being spoiled as collectors. There's so much stuff. Like I just can't imagine complaining about anything right now. Like there's so much stuff.
I'm very thankful, man. Like today, I know we all joked about it, but today when I got that Rattler, dude, it's in the box and it's just sitting behind the couch. I can't complain.
Yeah.
I can't. I was going to take a picture and pile it on top of the other stuff and send it to you guys.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm building a pyramid over there. Hebrews like just putting shit on top of it and making this pyramid. But that's what I mean. Like, I mean, dude, like how I don't, and maybe we have it different than other people and people don't have that ability. But I mean, even if that was cut down to like 4 or 5 figures that I have, like if somebody said you can only keep 4 or 5 figures, there's just so much that you can still unlock about with them.
Yeah.
And then we're just getting force fed so much, not just from one company, but so many other companies. Slippery Slope. That would be dope. Oh, Jay. Check out Jay's review. Check out his stop motion. I love how he did. Did you see that? Jay made like a little miniature rumbler. Did you see that? And white
yeah.
Oh, the diorama in the diorama.
Yeah, man. I knew him before, and then we talked. We had some like private messages and stuff like that. Talented guy, man. It was cool to see all this stuff.
That's his son that did the old shit. It's the Rumbler.
Oh no, that was Alex. Alex does the stop motion, but Jay just made it. He got an advanced copy of the Rumbler in the adder, and he just went on this creative like boom. He did like a couple of stop motion thing. He did a review. I think Jay, did you say that was your first review? But he did a review. He did a bunch of pictures and stuff like that. It's cool to see. I'm not saying that people who did get it didn't deserve it, but it's cool to see different people get, get the advanced stuff. But then also there's certain people you look in the community, you're like, oh man, I'd really like to see this person get something to see what they do with it. And he was one of those. They've only had the Dark Knight and Punisher in black and white, right? And I guess you can include Nosferatu. It's not out yet. Judge Dredd. Judge Dredd was another one.
But can you say Vapor?
He has red eyes, right? But yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, I guess so. Or the no, because there's a pink eyes on that, or pink on that Gomez, the White Shadow assassin.
Yeah, I'm going back. I always thought they should do Popeye.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it would have been cool if they did that. I'm sorry, I'm going back to this stuff. Yeah, that would be cool. A lot of grayscale. Let's see. It seems a lot of people were hating the Batman have changed their tune. They did, yeah. It happens every single release, right? I'm very interested. So we do a show segment every year, and it's always it's to help people kind of like see the process of what's going on. So I'll take photos. Because I have a little bit better access than most people do, but I'll take photos and then we do side by side comparisons each year to kind of show how that figure is developed. You know what I mean? Like we did we did a couple of them like with Conan. You know how he's pointed out some of the differences and stuff like that. Some of the how they tighten up some of the suits and stuff like that. But it's cool because everybody always bangs on the prototypes, but you get to kind of see how they are developing over each convention, right? Because they do.
Yeah.
And I'm really interested in seeing if they put up a new version of Shredder. I think they took that one kind of personally. That's not what they said. Seeing that, and I know how Mez is, and I know how that company is. I know they're probably looking at going, okay, this is something that we got, kind of dinged on.
Yeah.
Let's try and see if we can get an updated version. Let's make sure maybe it can move. It's an actual functioning body. And let's make sure everything's tight on it. And let's show them, what this figure is really going to be capable of. So I definitely look for something like that. I'm looking forward to that. So are we doing a play party with this then?
Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, finally. Other really great ideas. Massive Phantasm, Grey Ghost, that would be cool. Anything else? First, was it? He said it was his first review ever. He did a good job, man. That screen capture looks straight out of it. Yeah, they did a good job. I like a lot of stuff about this. I'm looking forward to this. I'm pretty sure we'll see it at San Diego. I love seeing pics of big blast displays on cons with all their figures on display. Yeah. Sin City Marv. So that'll lead us into the next thing. Is there anything, now that we've gotten closer, we've had some time to think, and we've had seen some stuff, is there anything that you guys are looking forward to see, or things that you want to see? I know we talked about it before, but now it's closer. So,
they've checked off a lot of the figures like on my list that I really wanted them to come out with.
right.
They did a great job with Doom. We got Thor coming, Captain America. I would love to see some more of the Golden Age Spider-Man villains, whether it be Vulture or Kraven. I would love to see a Mezco Sabretooth.
Mm.
Well, how would you want them to do that? Would you want them to have like the seamless body? I'm sorry, CC, a semi-seamless body, or would you want to see them do like a modified, bigger body? Let's say hypothetically, like Hulk, like everybody says he's going to be on this new body. Would you like to see him on that, or the semi-seamless?
I think you could do the semi-seamless. That way you could kind of do the sculpted chest to get kind of that upper body, larger, torso.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be a great use for that. Because the last thing you'd want to do is end up with a small Sabretooth. You'd have to be huge compared to Wolverine, for my preference. But
yeah,
I'd love to see them do Kraven and him. I think they'd both be home runs.
Yeah. MC, what do you want?
I want to see the Scarecrow, a Doomsday is a dream. Adam just stole one that I was thinking of. Rocketeer, that'd be great.
Yeah, it's been on this for a while.
Some good. Another good set would be Johnny Quest, even if it's just take 5 or the 5 points. I mean, Johnny Quest 5 points.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be kind of cool. That'd be like way out there because they like tapping into some of those old animated shows. So
that's a nice way to gauge it too. Like you just do the 5 points and see if there is like fan interest in it. Because if the sales don't go for it, people will be like,
Yeah.
Do you think it's 2 out of time? What was that kid's name again? Was it Punjab? If I got his name wrong, I apologize.
Another comment brought to you by Racist Page.
Yeah.
That's
what was
Page. Why don't you go for the
Haji, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's Haji.
Damn it!
He always said
when you're deployed. That's a bad thing to say.
Yeah, you can't say Haji.
I'm gonna go with
like a little bandit, little 5 points bandit, or even a bandit, or full size bandit.
Yeah. There's a lot of really good suggestions here.
Mm-hmm.
I like this Rocketeer Phantom. Oh yeah, they would kill that stuff. I'm gonna go back really quick.
Think you're going with Indiana Jones stuff?
I don't know, but we're gonna talk about that in the Q&A session. But so I came back to this because 2 questions for you. Since this movie is very popular right now, and it seems like it's going to spawn, I think he's pretty much got the signature on the check to keep going. Like, remember when you said, CC, if this bombed, I think they would have shut it down. I think they would have said, there's no more James Gunn universe with this. But it seems like it's going to go well. The other movies are moving forward. This is popular right now. Now that this is like this, do you think that they should do this figure?
Well, MC said no, and he liked the movie, so I'm definitely going to go with MC on that one.
Wow, even you liked the movie and you still don't think they should do it?
I'm just not a super big fan of movie figures, though.
What if they gave you Crypto?
No, because to me, Crypto should be a yellow Labrador, not James Bond CGI dog.
What if they said they were going to do Mr. Terrific too?
Ooh. I want a comic version of Mr. Terrific.
Oh man,
I just prefer the comic or like these animated Golden Age style. Like I just prefer that. I'm not trying to yuck anybody's yum, but that's just me. I don't really care for movie figs that much.
Well, that cancels out the other. It cancels out the other question, but I'll still ask.
Queenie, yes, I'll buy it.
Well, they were plugging her to be Power Girl, or
I'm sure they'd plug her.
No. 144.
Here comes another suspension. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, see you guys.
We'll see MC next
Yeah.
week.
You know why if he's not here next week. All right, but I'll still ask. So let's say they didn't want to gamble on this and they didn't know how popular it was going to be, because that's a big risk. You don't know what's going to happen. And let's say they said, okay, you know what? Let's jump on this really quick. I was going to say, would you be okay with waiting for a year? Because it's probably last minute. But if they did that, would you be okay waiting time for it? But you guys said no. So I guess that defeats the purpose of the question. I wonder if they will strike the iron hot with Commissioner Gordon. Yeah, that would be. I think that's a long overdue figure. Punisher would be another one. I'd love to see an updated Punisher. Mezco, yes. That would work too, right?
Mhm.
Space Invaders. Everybody says Scooby Doo. A lot of Scooby Doo. Silver Age is more pulp fiction. Yeah, I think they shine in the pulp and the golden age stuff. The wording on mezcoCon schedule sounds like a golden age Riddler. Should we pull that up? Far outpick the Matrix. Like, who would you start with? Like Neo, Trinity?
Morpheus.
Wasn't there a third party company that did that?
I think so.
Yeah. Aaron said, I'd rather have an in-art Superman 2025 Christian Bale. Batman is fire. I haven't had a lot of experience. Oh, so in art is supposed to be doing a special panel there at San Diego. And they're also going to be revealing something that hasn't been shown. So I'm wondering what that would be. But everybody's buzzing about that right now. Awesome Adam said, nope. McFarlane is the only one that's gotten close to the actor's likeness in terms of how it looks or the license.
I think the Hot Toys one looked pretty decent.
Oh, yeah, that one looked really good. Oh, yeah. Okay. Going through this. My review is G.I. Joe is dead. They're showing nothing. I'll be bummed. But I'll be happy I still have the ones I have. Yeah, that I still think that fell. Like that and Dick Tracy, I think all those fell within that pre-order, pre-bashing phase. You know?
Mm-hmm.
It was paralleling with Hasbro, and everybody's like, why am I going to pay this much money when Hasbro was doing it for this? And everybody was banging on it, and then they started releasing figures, and then the pre-orders were already closed out. They already knew what, the production runs were going to be, and then people got it in hand. Cycle repeats itself.
Again.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. A lot of times we shoot ourselves in the foot. Oh, that would be an interesting one. I wonder because he's done. G.I. Joe. I would love to see Zorro. That would be cool. I ain't gonna. Yeah, those are all figures. All right. So I usually open this up to the group, but a lot of times it's a lot of sifting out of some of it, and then some of it, no offense, it's kind of like stuff that I don't think that they're gonna ask. But what I want to do is take some notes, and I will use my shill access. So usually what happens is when you go to these events, another reason why I like going and helping at San Diego Comic-Con and all the other ones is because there's these little pockets of time where you're not only have the opportunity to talk to Mez, but you also get to talk to some of the other people in different departments, right? And so it gives you this really good collective of knowledge, what's going on in the company, right?
Like Kevin.
that whole shipping thing, that's a very interesting thing too. It's very interesting. I didn't know how complex it was. But but there are these like little pockets of time when you get to kind of like, how do I say it? So there's many times I've sat down and Mez will say something. He'll go, "What's going on in the community? What are some concerns and stuff like that? What are some questions?" And so what I want to do is usually I go in the group and I say, "Hey, does anybody have any questions?" And then when I get those opportunities, I ask them those. And then I usually come back on the show or do a breakdown or something like that, and we kind of answer those questions, right? That way you're getting it straight from them, you know? So I want to like do that for the show. I think that's something special, you know? So if you're here in the show, you know, I'll even mark down what that one guy said, because it's fair play, right? So his was the communication thing. So I'll just take notes in the private chat, right? So probably one of the first questions most people said is communication. What are some of the things? I'll start with you guys because you guys are my special hosts. Communication with release dates, updates. If you guys had the opportunity to ask some questions or find out or get clarity on, I don't know, certain policy or whatever they do, what's something that you would want to know, or you would ask? And we'll be doing this in the chat too. Like if you have questions, just do that. I'm gonna flash them up and then I'll probably write them down later too. So communication with the release is ERDs. So I put that in private. And go. I'm not saying that all these questions will be answered, but at least, you know, at least could ask him and say, hey, blah, 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 blah. What about G.I. Joe?
Why did you why are you releasing the red Nightwing instead of the blue one?
I read the room very well, and I don't do that kind of stuff. Hey, Paige, how you doing? Yeah, what's up, Red Nightwing?
You know, it's bullshit. I paid for that blue Nightwing forever ago.
You know, that's bad. It's probably somebody intelligent saying that. So, yeah, what's up with that Red Nightwing? I don't understand why it came out before the blue. So, say, fair play, right?
Right.
Golden Axe.
Oh.
So, if you have questions.
I have a question.
Yes, go.
Do they plan on doing a second version of the Human Torch? I know he's not going to answer that, but one that's actually flamed on all the way. Instead of, you know, you obviously know what I'm talking about. So not a movie version, not a whatever.
Right.
Would they be interested in doing, you know, there's no soft goods involved in that, but like a translucent, maybe throw some extra light up features in there. I think that would sell well. I mean, it would change semi-seamless body or totally seamless, either way.
Yeah. Because there's been times like I had conversations with him about like if a line is going to continue, and a lot of times it's usually the same answer. It's like, well, the line is only going to continue or goes as far as it does if the support is there. So you know, and I've talked about that on the show before too.
Right.
But I'm surprised. I thought that people were going to have like questions.
Is
that a bad thing or a good thing?
Someone asked about Popeye and G.I. Joe, kind of similar. Are they going to continue with those?
Yeah.
Those.
Well, to warm people up, if we were talking about communication, like what in terms would you say? Because I was always taught it's cool to ask questions or something like that. You know what I mean? But it's also good to have suggestions or solutions, you know? That way it doesn't come off as like you're bitching. It's like, hey, you know, it'd be cool if there was improved communication. Well, in what sense? That's why I asked that guy, well, what do you mean? Like in what areas do you want more communication?
Do you plan to stay away from Star Wars, please?
Yeah. I understand his point about the ERD thing. Like a lot, like let's say you don't follow anything that, you know, that I do, you know?
Yeah.
Because I think I'm probably 90% of the person that puts that out, right?
Mhm.
Otherwise, you just got to go to the website. And I know people will say that, oh, you just go to the website. Yeah, but you got to flip through a bunch of pages. And we all know how people's attention span is. Like, you know, if you put it up in the graphics or somebody and you say, hey, it's the update, you know, I mean, work was put into it. So, yeah. But yeah, you can go to the website, click each one of them, every single one of them. Won't tell you the date, the original date. That's neither here nor there. Improved loads lately, mainly the broadcast channel. I don't know if a lot of people. CC, what would be a question you would have?
Oh man. I don't know if I have any questions for him, honestly. I'm just enjoying the ride. I've learned to take it all in stride. Like, I don't think I really, you know, for as bad as I want a TMNT foot soldier, at the same time, I don't want to have to army build a Mezco figure. You know what I mean? So that's one of those be careful what you ask for type things. So I suppose, you know, this would probably be hard for them to do, but it would be nice to know sometimes ahead of time, like how deep they plan on going in a line. You know what I mean? Like for instance, like, you know, with Jada with the Street Fighter, you know, like they just took the video game thing and put it on the back, and you pretty much knew they were going to do all of those figures. You know what I mean? It'd be nice to kind of have an idea like how deep they would like to go with something, and that might even like encourage, you know, a little more demand, maybe like Dick Tracy. Maybe if everyone knew ahead of time that they were going to go 5 or 6 characters in deep with Dick Tracy, maybe more people would have jumped on and, you know, created a little more buzz with it. But that would be like the only thing that I would like to see maybe a little different, or, you know, a little more information on, is if they knew ahead of time like how deep they were going to go, or maybe, you know, future releases, or when it's done, maybe just let us know it's done too. You know, it'd be nice.
Yeah, that would be, yeah, because you're not. And Mike agrees with you. I wish they did a 3-month roadmap of upcoming planned releases. That way, like you said too, like, it also, you would look at it more of like, in a way, it's not like a one shot.
Yeah,
I'm sure that the interest is here for this Batman. I mean, those photos were kind of photoshopped. And people, if they do show this at San Diego, I think it will give people a better idea, like it did with the Turtles. This to me looks good, you know, right now the way it is.
Yeah.
To me, it doesn't look like it's heavily shopped. You know.
Yeah.
Plus, I've seen this, so you know what I mean. Like I've seen this, and this is, to me, it's a good representation of it. That's why I say I don't think it's a lot of Photoshop. But when you look at these two characters, that's the big question: how far are you going to go with it? You know.
Yeah.
And a lot of people will use that McFarlane kind of thing, even though that they're probably not going to be doing it anymore.
Yeah.
So, like you said, if you knew that, even if they projected something out and they said, yeah, we're doing Batman, we're doing Joker, and if it goes well, if those sales go well,
yeah,
we're going to do this figure and this figure, or even just one figure.
Yeah.
I think it would give people a better idea.
Yeah.
They even tell you when it's 80% sold out. Yeah. I just wonder if maybe a lot of people don't know about that channel. That's why I try to plug it as much as I can. It's like Joe is done and Joe's continuing in the future. Oh, yeah. Have they considered doing a newsletter, maybe quarterly? Flame of Torch would be like the
the Quit Bitching Gazette. Said the Quit Bitching Gazette. I'd be all in for that.
What would you? I wonder what you would put in the newsletter. Like, you just cover. Well, who said that?
Oh, you know, company birthdays,
Grub turned
upcoming events,
free today.
Grub's horoscope.
Oh yeah, Mr. Wayne. What would you want in the newsletter? Like in terms of like what release dates or what would you want covered in there? Flame and Torch. You could always buy trailers more places. I wonder if that's kind of run its course. Like if people even want to do that anymore, the crypto cog and the rings. Okay, I'm trying to see if there's any questions. Mezco does the better comics. Okay. Well, okay. I don't see a lot of questions. Wow, I'm surprised. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Take it as a good thing.
Yeah. Maybe I should ask the group. I'm sure there'd be
The natives aren't restless.
Sometimes you gotta shake the cage a little bit. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Hulk with the metal endoskeleton with the rubber outside. Yeah, it'd be cool. Okay. All right, we'll finish up these last couple ones and then we'll call it because we're at 2. So start having possible pre-order goals like tiers to the HasLab. A full unlock gets you 3 more figures to buy. Oh. Hey, did we talk about this before too? But like really quick, I honestly wish that they would hide that stuff.
You wish HasLab would hide the thing?
I think now it's become like a disservice. I don't think it really helps.
Oh, you mean like what they used to do originally, like tier 1 unlock? Here you go. It's
no, like I mean, like it seems like that you know how Mezco does and everybody does like the backdoor kind of like tracking system of it, but Mezco doesn't really show you. It's just gone. It goes up and then it's gone. It seems like people really stat watch. I do it too, but you know what I mean? Almost to the point where it almost works against whatever it is.
Yeah. I think that's a transparency thing, though. I'd be a little concerned if they didn't have that counter.
Yeah, because they could always say that the tier unlocked,
Yeah,
or didn't unlock, or it got funded. Like that. Yeah. I just
we've seen some projects, with questionable results.
Yeah. I think this is a great idea. We talked about this lots of times, right? They used to do this. They used to have like the promo art for this. If you go back and you look at the Dark Knight, they even broke down the body and the joint systems and stuff. And for like nerds like me, I love that stuff. But then it also connects with, you reach your customizers and then you reach guys that really want to know that kind of stuff. And those like digital diaries, I like that stuff. I think that's a great idea. I wonder if, but it was done when they were like really new,
Yeah.
So maybe if they brought it back now, there's enough of a fan base where it would work. Peek inside the chocolate factory. Oh, this is a good idea. Dark Knight Returns, new body. A lot of people are completionists, so there was a roadmap people will be able to prepare. Yep, all for that. Okay, and we'll end off on Nick's last comment. We'll stop there. I'd like to see upcoming questions we could answer for them, maybe even a cartoon or shorts. You could mention if PowerCon happens, that's awesome to do. Oh yeah, like expanding. Like, I wonder if they're gonna do what was that thing called again? It was the one that it's in LA and they did it before. DesignerCon. I wonder if they're gonna try to do that again this year. I'd love to see behind the scenes of Mezco work and the creators behind it, but I know they don't want to. Yeah, see, yeah, he gets it.
Kyoto's got an idea that I want to build off of.
Is it this one or something earlier?
Yeah, I want to expand on that just a little bit.
Yeah, shoot.
Collect all the comic books in one, all like the Baron Bens that came out and stuff like that, and then just
an omnibus.
Yeah, exactly. Could they do that? I'm sure they could, but either do it digital or do like a do a release. I'm sure people would buy that up.
Yeah, that's smart too, because I'm pretty sure they have the digital renders for it.
Mm-hmm. It wouldn't take much to scan. I'm sure somebody has them all in their office somewhere that they could digitally scan. They can scan them all and bring it in anyway. So,
will you type that?
Yeah,
so I can like flash it on there.
You want me to put it in our private chat?
No, like on the comments. I'm gonna go back and like write some of this stuff down. But and you know what? I have them, but here's the thing: I would pay for a digital one too. You know what I mean? Like even though I have it, I would still pay just to have like the digital pages. Yeah, that would be cool. I also thought the preview videos for the final version that they had when the figures released were great. Last time, yeah, the Supreme Knight, yeah. I loved it, man. They showed Flash, they showed Harley. It was like these digital sculpted renders and stuff like that. Or I like the old time paper mache stuff that they did with Batman. I'm wondering if maybe they were just like, yeah, we're just putting this stuff out. Nobody really cares. Why keep doing it? But because it was so early. No, okay, don't give us more. Yeah, if you know more stuff, man. I spent $128 for quarterly. Every time I get one of those comics, they're so exciting to read. Yeah, and that new agent's supposed to come with one too, so that'll be cool. And there's yours. Collect all the comics, release them, collect it in one book. Yeah, that's good. And then awesome, we'll end off on yours, unless there's something else. What if the Mezco Quarterly wasn't a magazine, but an app to download? You get notifications on it?
Is that like GQ, but Mezco MQ?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's some like nerd that knows how to like do like a thing like that, but maybe like Pulse. It's like Pulse, but you get notifications and everything through it. Little grub transmissions. Yeah, like Tangerine didn't get a comic, but I'm sure she has some cool stories. It'd be cool to be visit Void Wars. Yeah. Bring back Club Mez. Yeah, definitely. What plans do they have for the 10th anniversary of 112?
Games, prizes, and exclusive figure drops.
Yeah. All right, that's it. What do we learn?
That if you name drop Paige, it'll get you in places.
Yep. You get early shopping access at San Diego Comic-Con.
It'll get you thrown out quickly.
And a discount.
They need to make Batman movie with Scarface ASAP. Yeah, they had that one. Mezco's been blowing up my phone with Instagram notifications lately. It's nice to feel loved. LOL. Yeah, that's what I agree with you, CC. I get that there's like little things that they could probably tweak, but I've been tracking most of this stuff this year. I think we've got more information-based communication from them than we have years. You know. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks. Thank you, Kyle, especially for all the info, man. You're always doing that for the show, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. They should use a no. No. If you ever want honest advice to collecting Mezco, ask CC. Yeah, CC is a that's why the triangle works in here. It works well. All right, that's cool. That's it. You guys have anything? Anything that you saw that caught your eye?
No, sir.
Green M&Ms in the green room.
Mm-hmm. Yummy.
Restocked.
Oh, is there any booths that you guys want me to go to specifically? Jada.
MC's got a list for you.
He does?
Yeah. The Four Horsemen,
I'm going there.
Jada,
Jada, that was it.
Going there.
Mondo,
No, not
I'm
me.
going there for you.
Hasbro,
Going there for
definitely going
CC
there.
again.
Mayfax.
No,
No.
no.
I love you guys not that much.
CC wants you to go to the Sandwich Girl place too.
Ramen Toy.
Are they going to be there?
Yeah.
I've never.
Remember Ace announced his.
Oh yeah. Catch me outside.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How about that?
Oh, I did see that they.
CC wants you to go to Bellaverse too.
Is Valaverse going to be there?
CC wants you to join him, Bobby.
I don't think he's going to be at San Diego.
He wants one of them cars.
What cars?
One of them near Vanguards.
Yeah, the Vanguard.
Oh, I don't think he's going. I think he did. He just did the other ones, right? Did they have like a big one? Was it? What was the one that they just had?
Joe Fest.
Yeah, he just launched a lot of he just showed a lot of new stuff. That raft and all that other stuff. I don't think he's going to San Diego.
He wants you to go to Todd Mack's booth too.
Man, that one's hard to get into. Well, at least to go talk to him.
Really?
Yeah, you have to have a schedule. Like, he was staying at the hotel we were at. And so, we were coming down, we were going out to dinner, and he was standing there, But he was talking to a bunch of people, and then, we just kind of, walked by him or something like that. We didn't say anything. We're just but he was there. He just does DFW show, Joe show. SDCC is too much to do. It is, man. I don't envy anybody that wants to put up a booth there, man. It's a lot of work, man. But it's fun, and I love it. All right, I think that's it. I guess I'll ask the group. I mean, this is some good stuff. I just thought that there was going to be stuff can you ask them about this? But like CC said, baby, that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I remember that one year I did it. Oh my God, there was a list. Jesus,
yeah.
When are you gonna do international shipping? Why do you guys do this? What about this? NRDs, all this other stuff. So I mean, it's cool. But anyway, all right, that's cool. Any other places besides the one that you mentioned? You guys aren't Bandai guys, right? You guys don't do Bandai, right?
CC is. He'll take anything from there too.
From the Bandai?
He wants to go to the NECA booth too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ask them about focusing on villains. Villains, which ones specifically? DC, Marvel? Is there ones that you really want to see? I do want to ask him about the status of Dick Tracy and G.I. Joe and Indy. To see if they're going to continue that. That was a good point you made, CC, about, and Mike, about the roadmap kind of thing.
Yeah.
Batman Joe's and Rumble Society. Yeah, more Cobra.
La, 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 la. Cobra La. Are they going to do that? Give me Burgess Meredith's figure.
Yeah. Are they done with Frank Frazetta Conan? I don't know. Optically, I would think that they are. That's just me. I think Frazetta, they're doing their own line.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't. It would kind of be split. Why would you, if they're doing their own line, I don't know why they would collab with somebody else. That's just me. I'll ask. Yes, please ask about the future of the Joes and Dick Tracy and Indy. Got it. All right. Void Villains too. Yeah, I'm wondering about that. Did they just kind of say that old interview? Mez popped up. Indy was his other dream figure next to the Dark Knight bats. Are you talking about that print interview that he did, or the podcast one he did? I think he's only done like 4. He did that podcast. He did a print interview. He did an early, like some kind of Good Morning America one, and then he did the Hangout one. So, too bad. All right, I dragged this out. Baroness and Scarlet on an updated female body. Good suggestion. Maybe Sandwich Girl. All right, that's it. We're done. I tried, CC. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Great thing out. Thank you, Todd. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you here and on Reddit. Thank you, Todd. I gotta tell you guys that story. It was so cool. Todd's a good guy. Very good guy. All right, that's it. All right, CC, let's go.
Remember to help control the pet population. Please have your pet spayed or neutered.
MC has the best clothes ever.
Quit bitching.
There you go. All right, next week is San Diego. I don't know if there's going to be a show. I'm going to try really hard. Hopefully, maybe we can do something like all of us are on. Are you guys open to that? Are you cool? Mm-hmm. Maybe if my roommate wants to get on.
I remember your roommate was in the background last one. Was it last one where he was popping in and out, jumping around behind you?
Yeah. I have this,
with his boxes of boxes.
Jesus, yeah. That's like, no joke, man. I got
5 figures.
I'm impressed. Very impressed with his
he packs 2 pairs of underwear and 1 pair of shorts extra. That's it. Because the rest is for figures.
Man. Yeah, I'm impressed with him, like, overall. His ability to get stuff, the people he knows.
Uh-huh.
We went, so really quick. So we were going out to dinner, you know, we all usually go to dinner together. And so the lines are obviously going to be long, and we wanted to go to this Italian place. So we get to this Italian place and get to the front, and they're like, yeah, the wait's going to be like 2.5 hours. And we're like, so we kind of like stand on the corner. This person goes inside, chats for like 5 or 10 minutes. Come on, we got a table. I was like, how the hell did this happen? This happened multiple times. Oh yeah, I know this person that knows this person. I'm like, oh my gosh, wow, really? Yeah, he's I'm very impressed with him. Very impressed.
Abilities. He has a certain set of abilities.
Yeah, a certain set of skills. Anyway, all right. But yeah, so maybe if it works time-wise and everything, because it's good. That's the time difference too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, no. So I think it's 5 hours, right?
4.
4. Ugh. So if it was like 10 for me.
Yeah, that's like 2 a.m. here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hard.
He'll still be awake. Don't let him lie to you. I know he's awake. Get a glass of water at that point.
Well, when it gets closer, we'll try to like coordinate and see what goes on. But like, if might try to have one very bare bones next week. But if not, I'll make sure to let people know, because there's not going to be a lot I'll be able to talk about anywhere, show or do anything. But yeah, so hopefully there'll be one next week, and if not, be lots of convention footage and shots and stuff like that, video, grub cam stuff. The first Mezco meetup will be that Saturday, and like I said, as soon as I make sure with the venue, if it's okay, it'll be Saturday around 9:30, 10 o'clock ish. It's at a place you don't need tickets or anything like that, so if you live in the area, you could just drive there. It would be cool to see everybody again. This is the first meetup, so we want to try to have a good experience. So, you know, venue's big, so you can mingle and do all the stuff that you want to do. And it's just to get everybody kind of together. And there'll be some special stuff happening there too, okay? So more details, solidified details on Monday of next week. Okay. And if you're at the convention, wear the owner, be nice. How about that?
Name drop.
Yeah. Thank you if you popped in, popped out. Appreciate it. If you watched the show entirely, commented, did whatever you did, I appreciate the support. We all appreciate the support. Thank you very much. It's convention time. It's gonna be fun. So excited. So excited.